Hi, second grade friends. I figured out how to write on the computer screen, so you will see what I am doing. So for number one here, it says Teresa has 45 blocks, then she finds 29 more blocks under the couch. How many blocks does Teresa have now? So you need to have a math mountain and an equation. So if I draw my math mountain, it says, I'm going to read it again after I draw my math mountain just to make sure I have all the information and put it, whether it's my total at the top or my add-ins at the bottom. So it says Teresa has 45 blocks, then she gets or she finds 29 more blocks under the couch. How many total blocks does Teresa have now? So we know she starts with 45. I'm going to write 45. She finds 29 more. She's not taking away any, so I'm going to write 29 down here. And then I know my unknown is then at the top. I can add my minus, and my plus, and I can see I have to figure out what is 45 plus 29. So then I'm going to line up my numbers, 45, and make sure my ones, my tens, and my hundreds, if I have any, are lined up correctly as well. Add my plus sign and my equals. So I always start with my ones cup. 9 plus 5, or 5 plus 9. Pound count 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm going to carry my 1 and drop my 4 into my ones cup. Then I have 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 more, don't forget to add your new group of 10, is 7. So I get 74 blocks. And I should be spelling blocks correctly because, all right, it's kind of hard to write with this, because it is written multiple times in my story problem. All right, now if I go on to my next one here, hold on. My next one, it says the second grade art students make 163 masks. The art teacher displays 96 of the masks. How many are not displayed? So I'm going to start with that math mountain again. Oops. So here's my math mountain. Actually, I'm going to move it down a little bit so I have room for my total at the top. Okay, and I'm going to read my equation again to fill in my totals and my add-ins. The second grade art students make 163 masks. The art teacher displays 96 of the masks. How many masks are not displayed? So I know that we start with a total of 163 masks. 96 of the masks the art teacher puts out on display, and the rest are not. So that's my unknown addend. I can add my subtraction symbols and my addition. Okay, so I'm going to do 163 minus 96 to get my unknown addend. So on this side, I'm going to line up my ones and my tens and my hundreds. 163 minus 96. We need to take our time to make sure we have those lined up. Otherwise, we are going to get confused on what to subtract and what to do. So now, if I look here, I always start in my ones cup. I have to think. If the number on the bottom is bigger than the number on the top, then I go next door and I knock, knock, knock. Or if I have 3, can I take away 6 from that? Nope. So I have to go next door, knock, knock, knock. Is anybody home? Yep, I have 6 tens home, so I'm going to ungroup a 6, a 10. That becomes a 5, and I put that 1 10 that I ungrouped here to make this a 13. Okay, now I can subtract 13 minus 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I get 7. And then now I have to think again, my tens cup here. If the number on the bottom is bigger than the number on the top, I go next door and I knock, knock, knock. Or if I have 5, can I take away 9? Nope. So I have to go next door, knock, knock, knock. Is anybody home? Yep. So I'm going to cross out my 1. My 1 becomes a 0, and that 5 becomes a 15. So now I have 15 minus 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I get 67. Oops, hopefully you can see that there. It looks like it might be cut out a little bit, but it's 67. And then I have 0 minus 0 is 0. I can either put 0 or just leave it blank because my answer is 67 masks. And I should be spelling mask correctly because it is written many places. All right, go ahead and finish the next 5 equations. Make sure you show a math mountain and an equation, and then go ahead and have an adult check it or upload it to Seesaw.